Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV with the wonderful Chris Horne from Amscan once again. Hello, Chris.
Hi, Greg.
How are you?
I'm still all right.
Still all right. Excellent. All right. Chris, straight into it. What are you doing today?
Right. This is an old design that's been around forever, but I'm just going to tweak it up a bit because there's some balloons that we've got here that are a little bit more funky, a little less representative of some of the things. So it's basically a number with a head on the top and a few details, but I want to use...
These are relatively new, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And these are the Minnie Mouse numbers, 26-inch numbers, and the ombre Minnie Mouse head, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Obviously these also come in red and black for Mickey and red and black for Mickey, so that they can go either way, numbers 1 to 5. So it's just a really simple design, but it modernises. One that people will have seen before.
Can I just confirm the 26-inch number will float with helium?
It will. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, obviously not quite as much oomph, but it still flies perfectly well. We've had them tested in the showroom. They fly for 4 or 5 days without an issue. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to use clusters to stand it on. I want a little bit of detail to decorate it up at the end, so I'll just get the detail ready. Okay. So this is a metallic fuchsia 260. And I'm just going to turn it into a bow. So tie it off, and then I'm going to twist, make a loop, and tie that. That was a good guess. I'm not a twister.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
When they work like that, I planned it like that, obviously. That was a fluke. But it worked out just the way I wanted it to.
That's perfect.
Which is nice. I'm going to give it a black centre with a 5-inch metallic black. Just a little one. Give it a little squish.
There is something so magical. Sorry, go on.
Yeah.
Something so magical about Disney, isn't there? Disney designs. We went to Disneyland in Paris. When was it? Earlier last year, 2019. And it's such a magical experience.
Yes,
really
it
lovely.
is. I mean, I haven't been for a very long time, but yeah, I'd love to go back again.
Yeah, it's really nice now.
I've never been to the Paris one.
I've been to the Paris one. I've been to the LA and the Florida ones as well. Florida, you need, I think, at least 2 weeks to do it properly. I've been there. I was 21 when I went to that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, my son, who is now 27, and has recently presented me with a granddaughter, I took him there when he was 3. So that was the last time I went as well. Long time. Yeah. And it was massive then, so it didn't work that time.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
It's gone wrong.
I didn't blow it up enough, did I? Don't mind.
What are you going to do then?
Well, I could start again, but I'm not going to start again. And then I've got another one here, so I'll just add a tail to it.
Oh, you could cut that and inflate that bit.
You know what? That's a brilliant idea. Let's do it that way around. Why didn't I think of that?
This is where you fail miserably because it's really hard to do.
Probably.
Oh no! Oh!
Now I've got it in there. Whether it'll inflate the right way.
I'll see.
Oh yeah! Look at that. Ha!
Look at that, eh?
Thank you, Greg.
I've learned something.
5 years. I've learned something.
5 years at BMTV and I've learned something. I've taught Chris Horne something.
I wouldn't have thought of doing that.
I'm so excited.
Well, well, well. What do you know?
I can't remember who that was. It could have been Mark or Rob Driscoll or Dr. Bob. I can't remember.
Doesn't matter. Whoever it was, thank you very much. That solved that little issue amazingly well. Right, so we've got all the components now.
Quite chuffed about that.
Yeah, I should be. That was cool. I think I put my stretchy balloon tape down again somewhere. Keep putting it down and losing it.
I'll get it
again. You'll get it for me. Making a habit of this. Thank you very much.
I know. Well, you did exactly the same the last time.
I know.
Funny.
I know.
How much do you need?
Oh, I don't know yet. Probably about an inch. But right. So 2 bows. I've got an assortment of clusters. This one is the Sempertex metallic black to 9 inches.
Yeah.
This one is the metallic fuchsia to 6 inches. This one is the reflex pink to 4.5 inches, and we're going to stack all of those.
Yeah.
But I need to put some weight in here first. So there is a standard weight.
Yeah.
Firstly, because these are the bit that you attach the ribbons to is on one of those metal twist tie things.
Yeah.
Which can have some spiky bits. So just double check that it's okay. That one's all right. Tuck it in between there. So I've got the body of the weight here and the tassel of the weight there.
Yep.
And then those two balloons that it's between, you just lock them over,
around, yeah.
and that holds that. And then I'm going to take the neck of that, pull it up through the middle, wrap it round a couple of times, then take the neck. I'll cut them off, but it's all right. I can still. Where is that neck that I just dropped? It's down here somewhere.
So you cut the neck.
I cut the neck off, yeah, because I've been doing that with some of the other designs, and of course I don't need to. It doesn't matter. Look, I've got these 260s here. I'll use that. So I'm going to then use that 260 there.
So that's just part of a 260.
It's just a bit that was left over. A scrap. Recycle, reuse. Okay, so that's that.
Lovely.
There's my base, nice and sturdy. So let's inflate the number 3 balloon. You can actually do this with any of the numbers, obviously.
Yeah.
It just depends where you put all the various bits and bobs afterwards, because you get a different shape, but it can be done with any of them. And inflate with air, because it's all entirely air filled. So they're quite cute, the 26 inch.
Nice.
It's nice, it's big enough to make a statement, but it's not so vast that it's going to cause, it's just going to be too big. I'm going to use the neck of this and pull it down really, really firmly in between the latex balloon. So you see, now I broke it off. Don't worry about it. Pulled it too firmly, but that's fine. Don't have a scrap this time because I haven't actually broken another one, so I'm still going to use half.
When you intentionally make these things happen to show to people.
I should pretend that it was deliberate, shouldn't I?
It is, it was.
Yeah. They'll believe you. But okay, so I've just replaced that with a piece of
So what did you do? You just tore it off by accident?
I was pulling it down really firmly so that we've got a good, firm, solid anchor point here. Oh, see, now that didn't tie it on well enough that time. We will get there, I promise. Yeah, and I want it, you've got to pull it in really tight, because otherwise it's not going to, because it's all air filled, there's no lift from any helium to keep it up straight. So it needs to be tied really, really tightly. So usually using the neck of the balloon and pulling it down through the cluster and then wrapping it around a few times is enough. But on this occasion, for some reason it decided it wanted to fall off. So then I tied it around but didn't tie it tight enough. So we just calm down a little bit, take it a little bit more slowly, make sure that you really have tied it on well, round a few times like that, and now the job's done. And that's really firm.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we don't need any lift from any helium now because it's on nice and tight.
Yeah.
Anyway, put that down there for the moment. Yep. Actually, might need the naughty step.
Okay.
So then it can go there. Is that the right way around?
Yes. I know, I always get very confused.
And then here's the head. I love these. I think this is such a nice contemporary modern twist on what is effectively a really old shape.
Yeah.
But it works so well. And it's just very, very smart.
Ombre, very nice.
Ombre, it's very on trend anyway, but even, if it weren't, it's just nice to see such a change. Right, so, an overlap, there's one of these tabs here.
Yep.
And the tail of the balloon. I'm going to hold them as close together as I reasonably can. And I'm going to use another scrap of 260 to tie them as tight together as I possibly can, so there's a little gap between the two balloons as it is possible to have.
Yeah.
Like that. Really, really, really firmly tight. So obviously it's not going to stand up at the moment.
No.
But once we put a little cluster of balloons in between, because they're so tightly tied, that then is enough to hold them.
Oh.
Okay, so as long as you've got them really tight together, the tension that's created by that cluster of balloons there, and those are 3 inches, is enough to hold it up. And then all we need to do is we need another little scrap of modelling balloon, and then now we need that inch of stretchy tape, and I'm going to stick that on this point here. Pinch it nice and tight.
Yep.
And I'm actually going to tie that because then the pull on the tape is on the middle of the tape and not on one side of it, so it is much more likely to stay in place. Okay, and then I've got to decide whether I want the reflex bow or the fuchsia bow, and I think we need the reflex one there and the fuchsia one there.
I would agree.
Because then we've got the
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's great. Great minds think alike. Pull the 260 up through the middle of the bow, wrap it round once or twice, tuck the end in, and then with this one, oops,
we need a bigger step.
Need a bigger step. This one, I'm just going to use the tab.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
And just twist. Oh, drat. Now I don't have a bit there that I can tie it onto, but I do have a bit here. I wonder if the same thing will work. This
would be awesome.
This will be awesome, won't it? Should be all right, shouldn't it? I do have. I'm not a twister at all. I use modelling balloons quite a lot, but I have to say I'm not that confident with them.
Yeah.
And usually they're all right, but they just have this alarming tendency to let me down when I don't want them to. Like when there's millions of people watching. How many followers have you got?
Oh, millions.
Millions.
Yeah.
So, but he's fixed it, see.
We've got millions of viewers on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know what this TikTok
one of our videos has had more than 1 million views.
That is,
a day of filming.
That is amazing.
TikTok, balloon market.
I don't even know what TikTok is. There we go. Fixed it, see.
Perfect.
And there we go. So it's ever so simple.
It is lovely.
But because of the sort of upgrading of the numbers and the ombres and everything, it suddenly becomes it's relevant again.
Yeah.
These have been around. The numbers with the heads on, been around forever.
Yeah, yeah.
But it has a whole different look with the different textured latex and everything else. I just thought it would be nice to put them together and show you how it goes.
Entirely air-filled.
Entirely air-filled.
Added value with these bits. Yeah. You can charge a decent amount for that.
I would imagine so. And it's going to last for ages.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, make a good window display, I should imagine.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, perfect. Okay, Chris, thank you so much for that. As you might know, as a guest
it's that time again,
BMTV,
isn't it? He frightens the life out of me every time he does this.
You get to ask the question of the week to everybody out there. What's the question of the week?
The question of the week.
It could be something completely random.
Yeah, it probably will be, because that's the way the brain's going at the moment.
What's your favourite Disney character? There you go.
That's probably quite a good one. I don't have one.
You don't have a favourite Disney character?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Because whilst I appreciate the magic of Disney, I don't actually enjoy it that much.
Oh,
I
really?
enjoyed going to the parks.
Yeah.
But don't put me in front of a Disney film.
Okay.
So I don't have a character, but it'd be interesting to find out what yours are.
So there you go. Question of the week. What is your favourite Disney character? Leave your answers down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Chris, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you next week. Bye.